In 2017, Reddit released an April Fool's Day experiment involving a 1000 by 1000 canvas where anyone with a Reddit account could place one pixel every 5 minutes. It was a massive success with tons of communities coming together to create elaborate works of art all over the canvas. And it returned this year for April Fool's 2022. A lot was different this year though. When it began in 2017, no one really knew what to do with it. The first hours consisted of people just kind of testing it out to see how it worked. It took a long time before people learned how to coordinate and make bigger pieces of art. This was not the case this year, with many communities preparing ideas, structuring plans, and even making alliances before the canvas even opened up. There was also a lot more people than in 2017. Many, like myself, missed out on the last one, and were really excited to be a part of it this time around. Off the bat, you can see a lot of factions from the previous year started to surface, including Osu, Green Lattice, Blue Corner, and a whole fuck ton of flags, including the Ukraine flag, which quickly ate up a good upper part of the map within hours. More and more communities established a spot, and by about the 6th hour, the board already looked very similar to how it did by the end of 2017's place. A couple battles were held. Canada struggled to build their maple leaf. The void appeared for a second and then went away. And then it came back and Mizkif was teamed up and they were gonna eat everything, and then it went away again. Trans flag battled with America and Britain, and German was born and very quickly made sus. On day 2, the canvas was doubled horizontally, and within hours it was filled up as well. Germany, wasting no time, extended right through the new board. The void quickly struck a blank area, which then turned into some demonic face crying blood, then into a lemon, then back into a demonic face, and very poetically finalized as an Among Us with a huge cock. Among Us was actually a huge part of place this year. Anyone that's been following it has seen these little guys all over the map. They would infest any piece of artwork with any solid color in it. You can spot them on this lemon, on Star Wars, on Newgrounds, on CSGO. Even the big Among Us itself was not safe. They were everywhere. Someone wrote a script to detect them, and the count on the final canvas is 2,000. Anyways, more ponies were drawn. Blue Corner moved since their previous spot was no longer a corner. The old Blue Corner became Quebec. XQC made his own purple void twice, but both eventually just went away. His, as well as many other streamers' logos, went up just about as fast as they went down. Streamers were very powerful this year, rallying their massive fan bases to build just as massive artworks on the canvas. The problem with that though is that the art would stay alive as long as it was on stream, but as soon as it wasn't, the fans would lose interest and it would be consumed. Rainbow Road moved over. They made a big Windows X button in the top right, and that was day 2. On day 3, the canvas was doubled again. Germany just moved right in. Blue Corner had to relocate again. The Void immediately expressed their disapproval by spelling a big enough in the middle of the new area, and ever expanded from there. The new bottom half of the board seemed like one of the biggest shitstorms of the whole event, it seemed. Pretty much anything in the top half that was there in the first 2 days remained how it was. Mostly, of course. But the bottom half seemed like it was changing every hour. France immediately took a huge spot in the bottom left. Many attempts were made to draw over them, but they remained very strong. Streamers tried to put a nice ass on it, but got censored by the mods, and there was a battle to keep this anime girl's tits alive. There was Card Higo faces. The United States made their return. The streamers fired a meteor onto the bronies. XQC built another ass, and the Void turned Mr. Incredible into whatever this is. And many memorial art pieces were also constructed, including a tribute to Total Biscuit, Rekful, Mako, and Barish Mancho. On day 4, it was the final day. War waged on and nothing was safe, at least in the bottom half. People knew the end was close and wanted to make sure they had something on the board when the inevitable came. France was at war still, with multiple streamers, griefers, and for some reason BTS, the Windows taskbar from the last place came back, but this time as Windows XP instead of Windows 98. Spiked cigarette smoke became Totoro's cloud. The Void reached out a hand, seemingly knowing what was to come next, with the text, "Don't." Then, it happened. It was made so only white pixels could be placed on the canvas, and all we could do was watch as the board that we had been working so hard on slowly faded back to how it began, along with a message from Reddit. Place has ended. Thank you to everyone who participated. Maybe the real art was the friends we made along the way. The white was maybe meant to be symbolic in that it's not the end result that makes play so fun. The best part is how it brings so many together. That togetherness between so many friends and communities alike is something so special. I was in so many different discords just watching so many people work together, request help from other attacking factions, sign peace treaties. I saw people brainstorm designs, join other discords as diplomats for their faction. I've never seen the internet this united before, working so hard together for a project that just faded to white anyways. If there's one lesson to be learned from Place, I think it's what it says right on the subreddit. Individually, you can create something. Together, we can create something more.
It's just 22s.
Yes, I wanted to make sure.
You didn't even need a 1.
Yeah, but what if someone else had the name I paste?
I didn't.